you just uninstalled an application, except you didn't. Gigabytes worth of data is still sitting on your drive with registry keys scattered everywhere. Windows just pretended it's gone. Here's 3 apps to show you what Windows hides, delete what Windows won't, and expose the gigs worth of ghost programs still on your system right now. Now, first up is PowerToys, and here's the beautiful irony. This was built by Microsoft's own engineers because even they couldn't stand how they shipped Windows. You can grab PowerToys either from GitHub or the Microsoft Store. It's free, and it's the closest thing that you're ever going to get to a corporate apology letter. Now, whichever source you pick, go ahead and download it and install it, and I'm not going to in this video because I already have it installed. This is how PowerToys should look when you open it up on your desktop. Now, the first one that I wanted to show you guys is PowerToys Run. All you have to do is enable PowerToys Run by clicking this and then hit Alt Space. And you can do this anywhere at any time. No lag, no ads, no Bing trying to tell you the weather in Jakarta. You just type what you want and it just works. So let's say I want to open Photoshop. It simply just pulls up Photoshop. Let's say I want to find Fortnite.exe. It finds anything related, and it found Fortnite Launcher.exe, so it can even find files within your PC. And it doesn't only search for apps and files. You can calculate math, you can navigate within the Windows registry, manage your Windows services, execute commands. Like if I type in here a right-facing caret, ping google.com. It's going to go ahead and pull up a window and ping google.com. And once it's done, it'll automatically close. Now, the second one that I wanted to show you within PowerToys, you're going to want to go ahead and go down to the windowing and layouts and look for fancy zones. Make sure that you enable this so that it actually works for you. Fancy zones actually lets you draw your own snap windows. So let's go ahead and hit Windows Shift Q, and it's going to pull up this menu here. So, I mean, if you want 3 rows, you can have 3 rows. If you want 3 columns, you can have 3 columns. If you want to create a new layout, and name it custom window layout, and you can make it a grid that has them horizontally and vertically stacked, which just means side by side or stacked on top of each other, or you can have a canvas where they overlap on top of each other. So once we make this, it'll pull up these 3 windows, and we can resize these however we want, or we can even split these in half, and we can just keep going until you get this small. It literally just doesn't care. So you can just keep making these little cuts in here and make this however you want to. Now, this is completely insane. You don't need to do this, but it just shows how powerful this is. Now, the last one within PowerToys that I wanted to show you is called Text Extractor. Make sure you enable this if you actually do want to use this. We're going to go ahead and hit Windows Shift T. It'll pull up this menu. So let's go ahead and highlight this text here. And as you can see, we can just paste it back in there. Next up is WinDirStat, and this is how you actually see what's eating up all of that drive space. Now, Windows does have storage sense, but it is not nearly as powerful as this application. The only thing that is more powerful is sharpening your mind with today's sponsor, Brilliant. You're a coder, you just might not know it yet. Brilliant transforms you into someone who actually understands what your code is doing and why. What I love about Brilliant's programming courses is that you're actively solving problems and writing real code, not just watching tutorials. Their CS and programming courses build a strong foundation with a focus on structuring logic, ensuring correctness, and efficiency. Whether you're a student or a vibe coder with little to no experience, Brilliant gives you the knowledge to build confidently. You learn through hands-on problems in courses like Thinking in Python and Algorithmic Thinking that guide you to those aha moments. You're not memorizing syntax, you're developing real problem-solving skills. To learn for free for a full 30 days, go to brilliant.org/ID10T-error or scan the QR code on screen. Viewers are also getting an extra 20% off of an annual premium subscription with unlimited access to everything. That's brilliant.org/ID10T-error. So you're going to want to go to windirstat.net, come over here to downloads, and you're going to want to download the version for you, but it really does depend on your computer. And again, I'm not going to install this because I already have this on my PC. So once you get that installed, go ahead and open up WinDirStat, and you'll get this window here, and it's going to ask you which drives you want to scan, and you can do all local drives or individual drives. Personally, I use the individual drives just because it's easier to know which drive that the data is on that you're looking at. So let's go ahead and scan my D drive, and let's full screen this here, and you get this really crazy looking visualization of all of your data. So if I click this right here, we can see that this file correlates to Fortnite. And if I click on the Fortnite folder, it'll show me everything within that. And the way that you would go about deleting anything, you can come up here, right click, and you can delete permanently or delete it to your recycle bin, or there's also options to compress, or you can simply just come up here and click recycle bin, and the red one is permanently delete. But seeing which files take up the most space is great and all, but what about the ones that you can't see? And that's where Revo Uninstaller comes in, because the Windows uninstaller is basically a scam. So here's what happens when you uninstall something from your PC. You obviously get the uninstall script that runs and then uninstalls the program, and then promises to clean up after itself, which is obviously a lie. So we'll go to revouninstaller.com, come over to this downloads page, and they do have a pro version, but also a free version. So go ahead and click the free download here. And again, I already have this on my PC, so I'm not going to re-download it. But once that's installed, you'll go ahead and open it up, and it's going to show every application that you have installed on your PC, both your C drive and any other extra drives that you have in your PC. So let's say I want to get rid of this Razer Chroma SDK core components. Usually I would say make a system restore point before uninstall, but that's going to take a while, so I don't want to bog down this video with that. So we're going to go ahead and continue, and it's going to run the uninstall script, which that one didn't really have a menu, which of course my luck is great for the video, so I can't really show you guys that. But we're gonna hit scan, and I usually do advanced so that it finds every single thing that could possibly be related to this. So it finds all of these things still left in the registry. So we're gonna hit select all and delete. Be careful when you select all, because there could be things related to other applications that it flags and are not actually part of the application that you're trying to uninstall. So it's asking if we're sure that we want to delete. Yes, we do. And after that, it's going to pull up any leftover files and folders that it finds related to the application that you're trying to uninstall. So again, let's hit select all, being careful of what we're actually uninstalling, and let's go ahead and hit delete. And now it's actually gone. But the fun is not over with Revo Uninstaller. There's this hunter mode, and it's going to have this crosshair right here that you can drag onto any application. Let's say this Rode microphone application. And once you drag it on here, you can either uninstall, stop auto start, kill the process, kill and delete the process. You can open the folder where it's from, or go to its properties. It really is just a one-click true uninstall, exactly how it should have been. Now, this isn't optimization or tweaking. This is just basic functionality that should have existed by default. But it doesn't, because Microsoft would rather sell you OneDrive space and Bing ads than give you full control over your own PC. But anyway, all the links are in the description, so go ahead and download them, become a power user, clean up your PC, and don't forget to subscribe.